What's good, everybody? It's Big Game James. We in these streets. We in these mother-sucking work streets. Stay in them. Stay working. Stay on the grind. Gotta feed the fam. Feel what I'm saying? But I'm just dropping a quick video right quick. Basically, we talked about yesterday. I talked about on defense, positions, and when they get to camp, OTAs, I've obviously just started. But what I was talking about was what's the most critical position for you as far as competition-wise when camp actually starts. And I said defensive end. And I said Sam Williams was the key. Today I'm going to talk about kind of breakout players, or I'm not going to say year two players because it could be anybody. Anybody on the team can just break out. You got Mozzie, he could break out, which I don't think is happening. Schoonmaker, I don't think that's happening. But you know what I mean? We talk Wanye Thomas, guys who haven't really had the chance but now have an opportunity to take that next step forward. Are they going to break out? Now I looked on CBS Sports, and they had their breakout player, and they had named Tyler Guyton as their breakout player. And I was like, I wonder if I can make Tyler Guyton mine. And I'm just like, nah, I don't feel it. And I understand what I'm coming from. He can definitely be a breakout player. And if Tyler Guyton does break out and takes that next second year leap, offensive line is going to be 10 times better if he does that. But I just don't have that feeling for him. Not saying he can't do it or won't do it. He's just not the guy that I'm really saying I'm going to lay my hat on that's for sure going to take that next year, second year leap. Just because of the struggles he had. One, if he has to grow up, still young, still learning the position, coming from the right to the left side and to the NFL, going against that gauntlet of pass rushers that he did, it's going to be tough. But somebody who I definitely feel like who's going to take that second year leap, and a lot of people have already talked about it, is Cooper Bebe. Now, a lot of people have been hyping him. I know my homegirl Star loved him coming out of the draft. He was a lot of people's pick. You saw the Cowboys came back in that third round and got him, picked him up. And, he's been a versatile player all through college, played left guard, right guard, left tackle, played all the positions down the line. But he had not played center, at least in the NFL. We actually had his father on the show right before he got drafted. I happened to look up, and do my homework on the BBs. And his dad was a dog offensive lineman too. Was an All-American, I believe, his junior year. A couple of his brothers play ball as well on the offensive line. And obviously that tells you right there, that's a football family. And when you talk to his father, that's what they was all about, is football, football, football. You got guys that they drafted, not to just sway from this, but you seen they just picked up Tyler Booker, who is football, 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 football. That's the kind of guys he wants, because if you have those type of guys that are blocking for you, Dak Prescott, running backs, you're going to feel good about what you're going to do in the future with your team, especially when you got a young guy and a young guy who loves the game. So he's my breakout player. He's my year two guy that's going to not only be a breakout player, but I feel like he's going to be all pro. I feel like him and Tyler Booker, maybe even Tyler Smith. I don't know if all three can be all pro, but he's definitely going to be a Pro Bowl player. Cooper Bebe is. He came out like gangbusters. Switched from the left guard, was an All-American left guard, came in, took over as center. There had been talked about what he was going to do, but the biggest thing with his calling card was when he was coming out of the draft was his football intelligence. You can see his football intelligence just when you heard him talk. And then 6'4", 332 pounds, power. That's what the Cowboys need. Now, Travis Frederick was a dog, and he's got a big shoes to fill. But Travis Frederick wasn't 322, 332. Now you got some serious power. Although Travis Frederick was powerful, this man is like a road grader. And you got him at the center position doing that. So, yeah, remember we're in these work streets. But as I said before, the guy's a dog. The kid's a dog. Just looking at some of his Pro Football Focus stats, I don't go by, serious grades, but he did grade out 13th among all qualifying centers. I think he had over 1,000 snaps. Hit the ground running. His former offensive coordinator, Connor Riley, is over here now to help with the offensive line. That's only, to me, going to help him because he already has the familiarity with the scheme. Only 3 sacks allowed. This past season, 5 hits on the QB, not too bad. 18 pressures, not bad at all. And only 3 penalties. That ranked 31st. So when you really look at Cooper Bebe, that's a foundation. I said one of the most important things right now when they drafted Tyler Booker was those first 3 guys, the center and the 2 guards, Tyler Booker, Tyler Smith, and Cooper Bebe. But you got to be able to run that football, and you got to be able to have that power as a center. And I think that's the most exciting thing that I like about him is that he's going to bring that power. I actually think I lost a little track of what I was talking about because my owner came in and had to talk to me about this damn air conditioner up in here because this air conditioner be messed up. I don't know how you do air conditioner and that's what you work at and you can't figure it out. That's crazy to me. But you get what I'm saying? It is what it is. But as I said before, Cooper Bebe is my breakout. Next guy's going to take the next step. I feel like I said, you had Travis Frederick, you had Zach Martin, and you had Tyron Smith, who were like the Great Wall of China for so long. And I really believe that this Cooper Bebe, Tyler Smith, Tyler Booker trio can really be that next level. Now, Cooper Bebe does have his limitations. So does Tyler Booker. They both kind of got heavy feet. They're not the super athletic. Cooper Bebe tested athletic enough, but not so much with Booker. But I just feel like when you have a powerful center like Cooper Bebe, somebody who has that ultimate football intelligence as well, it just bodes well for your team. He's the guy that's going to be making the calls, and I feel like he hit the ground running as a first-year player. And this is a guy, and you just saw him at the Dallas Stars game. He was a guy leading the charge, and I just feel like he's really going to take the next step, and I see All-Pro in his future. If not this year, I definitely feel like he's going to be a Pro Bowl player this year. But I feel like within 3 to 4 years, he will be an all-pro, and then he's going to be a fixture on these top offensive lineman teams in the future. You'll be hearing about Cooper Bebe year in and year out, like you used to hear about Travis Frederick and you used to hear about Zach Martin. I really feel like Cooper Bebe is going to be the next guy on that offensive line that you're going to be reading about year in and year out, how dominant he is, how much better he gets each year. He just gets better. And I just feel like, the sky's the limit for him because of his football intelligence, his power. I just feel like he has all the tools to be the next great one. And I feel like he is. So that's my breakout player. I feel like, year 2 is really going to be outstanding for him. And it's really going to help the whole team if he takes that year 2 leap. Because the Cowboys are coming in with a more physical mentality. They want to play a more physical brand of football, and leading that charge will be Cooper Bebe because of the power that he brings to the table from his skill set. So, like I said, I'm excited to see what's going to happen year 2. If he takes that leap, along with Tyler Smith continuing to play and Tyler Booker can hit that ground running, the offensive line for the Dallas Cowboys will be like it had been in those early 2010, when they were building that wall, and then it finally became a fruition where it was like one of the most dominant offensive lines of football. I feel like it can come back to being that, and Cooper Bebe is going to lead the charge. Give me your breakout player. Who will be your year 2? Whether it's a rookie going to his second year or somebody who's been with the team and then they're going to take the next step because they've been a backup. Who's your breakout player this year for the Cowboys in 2025? At least for mine, for the offensive side, is center Cooper Bebe. I feel like he's going to be an all-pro, and he's going to be one of the next great players on the offensive line in Dallas Cowboys lore. So we'll see. Give me your thoughts. Give me your opinions, and we'll be talking to you soon. Big Game James. I'm out. Peace.